Alright. I think now you should be able to hear me. I was talking to myself for a minute. I'm not going to tell you why it wasn't coming across. I'll just say that it wasn't. But yeah, race to rails, race to 31 rails. Other than that, it is just like head-to-head bank pool. Safeties allowed, fouls -1. Justin calling 3 rails to the bottom right corner. And go right between the 3-5. Nope, too narrow. Too narrow, hard to judge that close. That's a tough bank. Got 2 in the open up table. I expect that's where he'll attack first. One railer called. Alright, looks like the 5. Likely going to be playing a safe though, not really anything reasonably offensive to go after there. Good angle there, cut off most of the banks for that 5 ball. Except coming right back to him, but left, took away everything down table. Oh, went back the opposite way, coming down into the stack. This first rack might take just a bit to get going. I'm going to have to do my diligence in keeping up with the score. I think we got the... maybe a safe. Yep, still going safe. I think we got the 6 ball going across corner. Looks like there is a window. Came in just a little bit high. I think we've got an offensive shot now here lined up. 3 ball. I think the 4-5 are going to make him have to tighten up the bank some. Nope, he's going with the 6. Looks like maybe another safe. Try to sit it on that top rail. Definitely wanted to sit it on the rail. Let's see if we get the first swing at something here with a multiple railer. Maybe Dustin's going to take a cue out of, or Justin will take a cue out of Dustin's book and play a little more cautious and call the safe. We'll see what he finds here, what he likes, what he doesn't. Got a safe. But has left the cue ball down amongst the balls. Got a couple options with the 6, maybe the 9. I don't see the 3 banking, so this tells me he's still playing safe. Just going to keep leaving him long until he finds something he likes. Slow play strategy from the goon here. There is not a lot of reward sitting out and open, so I can understand not wanting to start swinging at things. Yeah, still not a lot of great things to look at here. That 7 is blocked by the 8. 7 ball, 4 rails. Here we go. Gonna go right behind that 8 ball and try to just miss the 9 ball coming back around. Got the 8 ball on the way by. I would have liked to seen it go by that 8 ball just to see what might have happened. All right. 1 reel for Dustin. Good pace. Good shot. I'm far from a bank pool expert, but I have found when I am playing, and if I am not hitting what I like, changing the speed of your shot can really help get you back to the making the banks just by changing the pace of your bank. 4 rails for Dustin. Coming in high. All right, that'll leave a 1 railer 9 ball or 1 ball. Imagine the 9 ball would be the shot of choice here. And, oh, 4 railer. There we go. Now we're playing. As Ray says, now we're cooking with grease. The 4 railer. Coming in high. Well, he said it a little hard. If he does not hit that with as much speed, that is definitely going to have more of a shot. 4 reels again. That's going to get, that's in there. Got our first 4 railer of the game. All right, 2 rails called. All right, so that 4 railer gives him 5. Got another 4 railer being called. Would say back to back 4 railers, but that 6 ball is going to keep the 9 from going 4 rails. Right now, 2 ball, 4 rails. Coming in high again. All right, balls are spread out a little more now. Balls near the rail typically are easier to bank. So the 9, 4, and 3, and 6 all will be in the realm of bank shots on the easier side, depending on where the cue ball is. I think we got a cross corner call. Got it. Good shot. I'm going to jump over and try to get some of this taken care of as far as sharing it. Alright, I was working on sharing this. We got one share. Appreciate whoever did that. Dustin pulling a 3-ball, 1 rail. Couldn't keep it tight enough. I think it's going to roll up too high for the 6. Well, you can still cross the face of the 6 and bank that. And I think he'll be looking at the 3. That's the one sitting most natural. All right, another one from Justin. Did he get a look at the 5? He did get enough of a look at the 5. Thank you, Snacks. Got it. Okay, he is calling 4 rails. Gonna just, if he hits it right, he's just gonna miss that 6. Oh, he came much closer than I thought without getting close to the 6. Good try there. Six ball, 3 rails. Fun part of this game is going for them 2, 3, and especially the 3 and the 4 railers. 1, 2, 3 looks good to me. Got it. 3 rails. That is 8, and the short rail would never count one way or the other. No question there, though. That one went in center pocket. 4 rails, 9 ball. Keep that cue ball out of the way. Cue ball. Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Another 4 railer called. Oh, well, that was looking pretty good. That was looking pretty good. All right, another 4 railer called. It's going to be fun. I told Dustin I was really looking forward to watching this. Oh, this one could be cue ball. Oh, think we might see another four-reeler here, unless he just decides to finish it with the single. He's got the lead. Is he going to want to keep the pressure on? Four rail for the four ball. Cue ball is going to be crossing back around center table. Should be there before the four ball gets there. Too low. Where did it go? Justin made a call. I didn't hear what it was. It's not quite sitting good for the five railer, so I think you just. See if Dustin likes the five railer here. Sitting a little far out for the five railer, but that can be corrected. Got the three rail call. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Andy. I think it's too far out from the rail. I just have faith in Dustin to correct for that if he chose to. Three coming in high. Worried about getting that cue ball out of the way. Gonna see another four-reeler. Oh, just went for the single. And then get separation with the. Well, separation in this game is not as necessary as in most games. We're just getting the balls on opposite ends of the table is good. Four ball, four rails. Missed that one by just a little bit. Five rails is the call here. What do you think, Andy? Does this one go? Because we're about to find out. Five rails is the call. It puts you right back in the game. Oh my God! The five railer. The five railer. We've seen it. First rack underway. We've already seen some showing off. How amazing is that? The five railer. Yeah, that definitely was close to nicking that cue ball. All right, 12 to 9. The first rack of 9 balls results in 21 points. I don't know if there's a stat out there to keep track of that, but that sounds high. All right, Dustin with the break, ball down. They're playing alternate break. Wide open this time. The first rack had a real mess down at the bottom end of the table. This one is open, but that five and that two, not really bankable. Well, from very small windows to go after the banks, but you can always play safe. All right, so 2 balls down. Two have to come up after Dustin's inning. Needed to go clean, and it did. That was a really high scoring first rack. All right, head-to-head race to rails here, bank pool finals. The reason they got a funny number there on the payout is we had 15 out of 16 people sign up. If I do this again, hopefully that increases. All right, 13-9 is the score. Dustin coming up to an open table. All right, not looking like a real open banks here. Got the 9 ball. Might be able to take that to the bottom right corner. The 4 ball. It's not going to go across side because of the 2. Got 3 rails with the 8. What are we lining up here? Broken 2 good. Okay, 1 ball back. Did it call? Maybe called something into the bottom left corner. Okay, the 1 ball. It's close, but not quite. All right, 1 rail on the 7. It might be a quick stream. Glad I brought my cue. There we go. That'll be 14. Slightly off angle. Good. Great shot there. We did get the cue ball out of the way. Oh, let's see what he's thinking. 1 ball, 2 rails. Up and back. In a wide and flat Z formation. We're tall and narrow in. Oh, there's a -1. All right, 14-9. Justin at the table. Only 5 behind. A couple of banks can tie or change that lead pretty quickly. Great call. Now, if you don't know, in a bank pool, that has to go clean. If that brushes the 3 on the way in, it does not count. Comes up and Dustin's turn. So shooting into a covered pocket, you've got to be very precise. 6 ball straight back. Oh, that was the 8 ball. All right, unintentional make just comes up. Should be 14-10. Ooh, brush the three. Just like I said, looks like we got a little train lining up down here off the spot. Andy, don't say anything. All right, three ball right back. Or the one ball, we'll see. Hmm. Came in a little too narrow. I think we might see the eight ball now getting picked off the bottom of that row. Or column, I suppose it would be. Get to drop. Well, stay just above the line of the pocket, just enough. All right, one ball has been called, two rails. Needs it to open up. All right, three ball is next on the call sheet. Let's see if we can put this one from the call sheet to the score sheet. Crossing over, one pocket style. What a hot start. Now we've kind of cooled off a little bit. I see that a lot in bank pool. Hot periods and cold periods. Well, now we've got them in the open. All right, take your poison right here. One straight back, nine ball across corner. What do you like? Three ball across corner? I would imagine we're looking at the nine. 914. All right, just about halfway there. And 35 minutes into the stream. About 30 minutes into the match. But they're not all going to come out like that first rack. That was a lot of points in a short period. No way they averaged 21 points a rack. Good shot there. We are over the halfway mark. Three ball, three rails, you think? I think that eight's in the way. Or are you talking about the four ball? One rail on the four ball. Heard a little bounce there. Did not cost him that. Eight ball, four rails. Looking for a little bit of 21 jackpot blackjack. How's he like it? How's he like it? Got it. 3 rails, 3 ball. Too low. All right, Dustin now. Yeah, Andy, that's not going to happen. Let's see what we got here from Justin. Justin with a 5 railer. Also have a handful of 4 railers and 3 railers that have been made. In fact, if you did not catch the first rack, once the first rack was over, there was 21 points total, 12 to 9. So we've got 10 points so far in this rack with 2 balls left. Ooh, yeah, could not get that cue ball out of the way. Setting up something for Dustin now. That 5 ball is looking pretty crappy, so 5 rails. Let's see it. The 5 railer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the race to rails format is a lot of fun, Damon. Gives you that reward for them 3, 4, and 5 railers. Looks like we're going safe here. Nope, he was going for the 5. Got it. Great shot. Oh, that's funny. Bob got jokes. All right, 5 railer. Trying to stay in the game. Looked like it about had a 3. Oh, Eric. That might be. I think I have the winner of the internet today. Eric McSorley. Got a 3 railer from Dustin here. Oh, needs it to float, float. Got it. 24 to 11, 25 points after 2 racks. 25, 30, sorry, 35 points after 2 racks. 35 points, 2 racks in. Oh, what a wide open break. We're going to be lining some balls up, 3 of them. Looks like 2 of them will fit above the 7, 1 below. Oh, I thought 3 balls had gone down. I guess you count the cue ball that was 3. All right, so we may see a winner this rack. This may be a 3-rack game. I'm gonna have to rethink how many each person races to, but I was just wasn't sure where it was going to sit, how long it was going to take. I did hear one match went 3 hours. I don't anticipate we're going to get to an hour and 15 minutes tonight. Yeah, this might not be a good. This one might be an outlier as far as how fast they've gotten up to these points. I mean, Justin has done well, and he's only at 11, and he's actually done fairly well. Dustin has just been a monster with the 3 and 4 railers. Seeing if he can hold it for straight back. He's going to want to go wide. He's trying to narrow it up. Yeah, he just could not quite keep it narrow enough. Oh, does the 1 railer go? Playing safe. Did he call the 3 railer though? He did not call it. So that would have been a hell of a 2-way. I never plugged in the laptop. 1 second. All right, I am back. I had forgotten to plug in the laptop, and we were about to lose the stream, or the speed anyway. All right, Justin just a little off there. Really needs a shot at getting a couple back-to-back big pointers to get back in this. And I assure you, as long as the 4 railers and 3 railers are available, Justin's not out of this. But he definitely doesn't want to wait too much longer. And with this many balls on the table and the placement of the balls in the rack area, gonna make it tough. Eight ball back at him, going 1 rail. 8 ball, 1 rail. Oh, I think I just heard a change. I think I might have heard 3 rails. Gonna go between the 5 and the 2. Too low. All right, that was the intended pocket, but not banked as intended. And I think he was trying to play it safe there, trying to separate the wall of balls. 3-railer called, more of a two-way. All right, let's see what Justin comes up with here. Dustin and Justin. Little, oh, that might actually work out. Well, that worked out. Dustin leaving him on the rail. All right, as I said, bank pool does seem to have a lot of ebb and flow to it, a lot of up and down, hot and cold. Hitting a bit of a chilly point right now. But when these points have been coming, they've been coming in bunches, that is for sure. Speed has been off just a touch. He's been leaving it really near that rail, but I know each time he is trying to leave it on the rail. But been doing well so far and keeping Justin at bay. And then knocking down the banks when he's got them. Great performance so far from Dustin. Nice thin hit. And he was playing this way the very first rack as well, Andy, from the get-go. Because the balls weren't open. There wasn't a lot of reward in going for a shot, trying to get 1 or 2 points. So he played really slow play and lots of safes early on. Might be trying to keep it ugly. Oh no, that rolled off. That rolled back towards center table. That was going in 2 rails. He had only called 1 rail. And still, we were watching it come back. Might be looking a little two-way here with the 9 cross side. Or just the straight up safe. Taking it back up table. Wants to miss the knuckle, and he has. It's a little bit of strategy and slow play at the moment. Nope, because once those points start coming, they are going to be coming. Might have a two-way, 2-railer right here. Oh, wow, I actually predicted that one right. I should probably hang up the headphones and retire right now. How's it looking? Needs to float. Ooh. Needed to open up just a little bit more. Not sure if Dustin can see enough of that 7. All right, 2 railers called. With the 7 ball. Going for the Z shot. Oh, playing the safe now. Did he leave a four-railer? Did he leave the four-railer on the four ball? He's sizing it up. One rail called, four ball. Good shot. First point in a minute. Puts us at 25. We got the seven ball now. Nope, eight ball. Still thinking. For a good one pocket player, that eight ball is a pretty high percentage shot. He is calling the seven, one rail. Got it. Good shot. 26. We are only in rack number 3. Safety called. 15-point lead for Dustin. All right, six ball being called right back. Two ball, four rails. Let's get it. Let's get a couple of those back to back and make this a match. How do you hit it? Open up. Open up. Did not. It's definitely what Justin's going to need. He's not going to get there one rail at a time, that's for sure. He didn't get behind one rail at a time, and he's not going to catch up one rail at a time. I think we got a safe call here. Play the three ball, one rail, and try to lay it on the cue ball on the end rail. Nice shot there. 7 back. Cue ball being on the rail makes this far more difficult. Really narrows down the area of cue ball that's available for stroking. For contact, I should say. You guys knew what I meant. Yeah, that's a tough shot on the rail like that. One ball's going to pop. But that cross corner's not available for the one ball. We've got the seven ball. Maybe coming right back. Six ball cross side it is. Good speed on that. Now I think we're looking at the one ball. It's a 27. Too short. Too short. What was that, Eric? 27 now. All right, one rail on the two. Got it. One rail on the one. And in case anybody watching doesn't know, Justin is one bomb of a banker. Great shot there. I have not shown the bracket yet. Let's see if we get a chance to do that. Oh, 12. He's at 12. Yeah. All right, little look here. This is how the bracket shook down. Dustin calling the one reeler, or get you there before he shoots. And closing in on the finish line now. The balls are out there to finish without having to go multiple rails, although that 8 is not an easy bank. It was 29. We're going to just see, what do we got here? 3 rails. Side rail, bottom rail, side rail, side. Trying to finish it out. What are we doing here? Safety play. Despite being up, taking no chances. On the doorstep. Well, might have just given one up there. Might put him at 30. What a banker. Safety called, I'm sure. Trying to sit it on the top rail. Pretty good speed. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see here. And that is ball game. All right, I'm going to pay these folks some money. Thanks for tuning in and checking it out.